be that boop ba da baby baby skip ba da boop baby 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 skip it ba ba boom baby 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 skip it dip 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 ba do ba do ba dip ba 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 dip ba do ba do ba do ba do ba do ba do do. Welcome to the Cool Down. My name's Robbie.
I'm Corey.
Today we're gonna be talking about the riveting film, The Bee Movie, and cooling down after having some of that. What did you call that?
Torchbearer garlic reaper sauce.
That. I'm cooling down with a little ice cream sandwich. He's got some crisp water, as always.
Crisp water.
Yeah, so what did you think about The Bee Movie?
It was insane.
It's kind of nuts.
I had never seen it before.
No. I'm shocked you haven't seen this movie. It's become such a meme, such like a cultural thing.
Like, it came out in 2007, and, you know, I guess I was like 13 around then. So I was at that age where I was up of kids' movies. And
I wasn't.
Yeah, well.
Oh, wait, never mind. You're way older than me.
I'm old. That's right.
Yeah.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
But yeah, I just, you know, I didn't get around to watching it. It became a meme. And at that point, I was just like, whatever.
Sure.
And just never got around to it.
Did this exceed, or was it below your expectations of what you thought it was going to be?
I don't know what my expectations were.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Was it worse than you thought it was going to be? Or was it better? Or was it about what you thought? Or was it because it was so insane you just don't even know?
Like, this is an enigma on its own. Like, as a kid's movie, this is probably terrible. I don't think kids would like this movie. I liked this movie because it was insane. Like, you got such weird references. Like, you know, you got Ray Liotta. Kids don't know who Ray Liotta is.
Even in 2007, I don't think any
in
kid knew who Ray Liotta was.
knew who Ray Liotta was.
Yeah.
You got Jerry Seinfeld's just weird, like, conversational humor. And it's just bizarre.
I loved it.
It's great.
I thought it was... I'm going to speak for all kids. I only know this to be fact. My friends' aunts, whenever I go visit their little kid, Bee Movie is on 24/7.
Okay.
So if you have like an infant, they might love this film.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder what that age gap is where you start not enjoying it and then you start enjoying it again.
Yeah.
Because I feel like maybe like around 10 or so, you're not going to get the references, but you're not impressed by the colors. And then
when you hit like 13, you
hit
like
13,
it again.
You start kind of realizing that it's just insane.
I guess.
Maybe.
I remember I was a kid
I don't know.
when I watched this. I want to say I was like 12, 13, and I loved it.
Weird. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just, it's so bizarre.
It is.
I've never seen anything like it. I want to know how this got made.
Also, are all bees Jewish?
That's kind of what I was getting at.
Because the mother says at one point, it's like, I hope she's bee-ish.
I just hope she's bee-ish.
Yeah,
When he was talking about like the girl.
Yeah, that was a little on the nose.
Yeah.
I guess. Bees are Jewish now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks hideous.
Yeah, no, the animation hasn't aged that well.
No.
I don't think it's as awful as you might say,
it's
but
not
I think
like,
it's aged.
There's certain things. Like, the bees look fine. The humans do not.
No, humans look terrible.
The humans look like abominations. Especially the guy, the husband who plays tennis.
Not husband, boyfriend, ex-boyfriend.
Guy, I don't know. He's that guy.
Yeah, he's Joe Swanson.
Yeah, exactly. And like, that guy's voice gets me every time.
I love.
It's like his cadence with things. Like, I don't know what he actually speaks like.
It has to be somewhat similar.
It's got to be somewhat
Here's
similar.
him talking right now.
Hello, my name is Patrick Warburton.
There he is.
Yeah, but
It's everything he says is I guess it's intentionally hilarious.
Of course.
Because, you know, he's in a kid's movie. It's meant for comedy.
and he's in Family Guy. He's been in
Yeah,
Pepper
he's
Drew.
in a lot
phenomenal.
of stuff.
I love
I
this.
like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he does, you know, speak kind of normally as Kronk.
Yeah,
So, and Joe Swanson, sort of.
sort of.
But
Speaking of human characters, Renee Zellweger is
No.
not the best
no,
voice actress.
she's not good.
No.
Her character sucks too.
Yeah.
By the way, I think I wrote that down in my notes too. Like, she sucks. She goes through this whole trial to sue humanity, I guess, and then she gets mad at Barry because they won.
And she didn't think about
And
the
she
consequences.
didn't think about the consequences.
So it's
at
Barry.
all.
It's a bee's fault.
It's the bee's fault. Yeah.
Yeah, that made no sense.
Also, I guess this was like a New York case, and
Yes.
the entire world got affected by
Yeah,
it?
of course.
Sure, you know.
It's a B movie.
It's so weird.
I mean, come on. I mean, what's his face? B. Larry King was
B.
covering it.
Larry King, yeah.
Not
true.
Larry King.
No, there is a Larry King. It's kind of looks like him. You know, he wears suspenders. He's always leaning forward.
You got the dots in the background.
He's very Jewish looking.
Mm-hmm.
He mentions that very specifically.
Uh,
That's the kind of stuff that kids aren't just gonna pick up on. And I guess that's the kind of stuff that I liked.
I love all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's Ray Liotta is what did it for me.
That was the nail in the coffin of just what is this?
Like I've seen little clips of him in the grocery store where they're looking at his honey,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny. I didn't know he showed up as a character,
Yeah.
swinging around an Emmy for a role he played in ER. Was he even in ER?
Oh no.
Did he win an Emmy for it? I don't know. Of all the references they could have made,
I know, it was so bizarre. And also his audio when he's talking sounds like
sounds so
sounds more like
strange.
clips
Yeah.
than it does him actually talking.
It sounds like how South Park did that episode with Chef
Mm-hmm.
after he left. They just took existing clips
Audio
of
clips.
audio and just made it into a scene. That's what it sounded like.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was him.
Yeah.
He's credited at least. Also Sting.
Sting. Can't give her a Sting.
Get it? Because B's Sting,
And that's his name.
and that's his name.
You get it? You get it?
It's wild. I could not, if you paid me, predicted how this movie was gonna go.
Yeah.
You know, it opened up, he's, you know, concerned about his future because they only get one job.
Mhm.
And then he flies out, he discovers the world, you know, you figure he's just gonna be adventurous. Nope, he starts a relationship with a human woman.
Yep.
And decides to sue humanity for their use of honey. And that's that.
And that's it.
That's the movie. And it's bonkers.
It is bonkers.
That's the word for it.
I remember the one key thing that always stood out to me with this movie when I was a kid. It was the first time I actually knew what bees did besides like help flowers grow.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's a little valuable for like younger kids who aren't aware of the fact how valuable bees are to nature. That's
Save
why
the bees.
We gotta save the bees.
gotta save the bees. Kill the wasps.
Kill the wasps.
Get them out of here.
Yeah.
But save the bees.
What about mosquitoes though?
They're gonna get smacked.
There's a mosquito in this movie. He's apparently like a good guy or something.
What's his name? Something blood.
Moose blood.
Moose blood.
Because he wants to travel to bite a moose.
Yeah.
That's why he's on the hood of the truck.
Mhm.
Because he's gonna go bite a moose.
And then he ends up becoming a lawyer
And then he ends up becoming a lawyer.
because he's a blood-sucking parasite.
Get it? Again, another thing that no kid is gonna understand at all.
I don't think I understood that as a kid.
There's these small little tidbits of scientific facts.
Yeah.
You know, that bees pollinate flowers, they're very important, how they produce honey, sort of.
I don't think they use those hyper guns.
No, yeah, sort of. Very sort of here.
Yeah.
And then there's other stuff that throws science out the window completely.
Wait, like what?
Like when they're pollinating all the flowers
Mm-hmm.
at the ends, and they just magically spring back to life.
Oh yeah, but kids movie.
Yeah, that's a thing. It's a kids movie. Or when they hold up the plane with
Oh.
bees,
That's 100% kids movie.
and then the plane is like sitting there hovering around a flower made of bees.
Yeah.
What?
I was low-key hoping it would crash
Yeah, that would have actually kind of.
because I like the little sprinkles of dark humor this movie has.
It does.
Like for example, when she like hits her hand with the fork.
Yeah, that was jarring.
I know.
Like, Steve, stop.
Or the little daydream he has
Mhm.
when she's like, "I'll meet you out there." Just
Yeah,
just
that
dies.
was like,
horrifically.
oh god, what happened? The one thing that just kept getting to me were those extended scenes of Jerry Seinfeld just riffing, just going off on a little tangent.
Yeah.
And he's talking about coffee, and he's like, "Yeah, I could use a cup, you know. I haven't had one in a while. Just kind of sign me up, you know. I need the energy, you know. I'm a bee over here, you know."
I'm trying to lose a little weight.
Coffee?
Well, I don't want to put you out unless you're
Trouble?
making anyway.
No, it takes 2 minutes.
Really?
It's just coffee.
I hate to impose.
Don't be ridiculous.
Actually, I would love a cup.
Hey, you want a little rum cake?
I really
Have
should.
a little rum
No,
cake.
no, I can't.
Oh, come on.
You know, I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms.
It's like, we get it. We get it, Jerry. We know what you do.
Well, this is before comedians in cars getting coffee.
Yeah.
So he needed some outlets at that point. He was
needed
dying
something.
to talk about
yeah,
coffee.
I don't know what was going on there. I was telling you guys that this is like if a team of writers gave Jerry Seinfeld cocaine, just threw him in a writer's room with a whiteboard, and it's like, all right, you're a B. Now go. And just let him go nuts on the whiteboard, and they're just like all writing this down. Like, yeah, this is great. We're gonna do
This is
this.
genius.
And there's just some guy in the corner like, no, this is never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. And then it happened,
They did.
and it's insane.
It is.
I didn't know John Goodman was gonna be in this.
I know. I love anytime John Goodman's in anything.
John Goodman's great.
He's always
He's
good.
a good man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oprah's in this.
Never would have
Oprah's
guessed
the
that.
judge.
That was Oprah.
This is like such a weird A-list cast.
Yeah.
And-
But I mean, it's Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah,
He could afford to
He's
get
just
anybody
got
he wants.
friends.
Yeah.
You know, he probably just went up to him and was like, "Hey, I want to do this movie." And they're like,
Hey,
"What's it about?"
Hey, multimillionaire
It's,
friend.
You know, it's
About bees.
a kids movie. It's about the environment and bees.
You know the people who made Shrek?
We're working with them.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, they made Shark Tale. We don't talk about that.
No.
Don't
Don't talk about Shark
This is Shark Tale.
Okay. So Martin Scorsese is in Shark Tale. Ray Liotta's in the B movie. Ray Liotta's in Martin Scorsese movies. These are in the same universe.
B movie.
B movie and Shark Tale are in the same cinematic universe.
B fellas.
B fellas.
So Corey, what would you rate this film?
I would give the B movie 4 bottles of Ray Liotta's Honey Select Premium Honey, whatever that stuff is, out of 5.
I'm kind of feeling the same way. I'd probably give this 4 Chris Rocks out of 5.
Objectively, this movie is probably not good.
Okay.
It's all over the place.
Yes.
It doesn't look that great. Doesn't really make any sense. But I think that's what kind of makes it work.
Exactly. Just how chaotic it is.
Mhm.
And how, I think, just funny.
It is pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's shocking at times. Like, I was surprised.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
There you go.
We like jazz, okay?
He likes jazz.
I like jazz now. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Cool Down. Next week, we're going to be watching Godzilla vs. Kong, as well as the original Godzilla vs. King Kong, which is just insane.
I haven't seen it, so
You just
I'm
wait.
excited.
You just wait. Alright, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what movies we should watch. Our social media links are going to be in the description. And these busy bees are going to go buzz away back to the hive.
I got a buzz.